Have you ever noticed something strange? You can be completely happy with your life, and then, in just a few seconds, everything feels different. One notification appears on your phone. You see one photograph, one success story, and suddenly, the life you were grateful for does not seem quite enough anymore. But what actually changed? Your home is still the same. Your
You really
family
earned this.
is still the same. Your dreams are still the same. The only thing that changed was the comparison inside your mind. So why does comparing ourselves to other people have the power to steal our happiness, even when nothing in our own life has actually changed? The answer begins inside the human brain, and once you understand it, you may never look at comparison the same way again. Why our brain compares. If comparing ourselves makes us unhappy, then why does our brain keep doing it? The answer goes back thousands of years. Long before cities, smartphones, or social media, our ancestors lived in a world where every decision could mean the difference between life and death. To survive, they constantly watched the people around them, who could run faster, who found more food, who built better shelter, who could protect the family. Comparison was never about proving who was better. It was about learning. Every comparison helped our ancestors make better decisions and avoid dangerous mistakes. Over thousands of years, that habit became part of the human brain. It was passed from one generation to the next, and today every one of us still carries that same instinct. The problem is, the world changed much faster than our brain did. Our ancestors compared themselves with a few people in their village. Today, we compare ourselves with millions, and that changes everything. But how did one simple invention make this ancient instinct more powerful than ever before? The social media trap. Our brain never expected this world. For thousands of years, people compared themselves with only a few others, their family, their friends, their village. Then everything changed. Today, with a single swipe, we can see hundreds of lives in just a few minutes. Someone is buying a new house. Someone is getting married. Someone is celebrating a promotion. Someone is traveling the world. And someone always seems happier than we are. But there is something important our brain forgets. Social media shows the best moments of people's lives. It hides the ordinary days. It hides the failures. It hides the disappointments. It hides the struggles that nobody wants the world to see. Without even realizing it, we begin comparing our everyday life with someone else's highlight reel. That is a comparison nobody can ever win. And yet, our brain reacts as if every picture tells the whole story. That is why comparison feels stronger today than it ever has before. The hidden cost of comparison. Comparison rarely changes our life. It changes the way we see our life. The promotion you worked so hard for suddenly feels smaller because someone else achieved more. The home you once dreamed of no longer feels special because someone else's looks bigger. The progress you made this year disappears the moment you compare it with another person's success. Little by little, gratitude turns into frustration. Confidence becomes self-doubt. Peace becomes pressure. The strange part is that nothing in your life has actually changed. The only thing that changed was your perspective. And the more you compare yourself with other people, the harder it becomes to recognize your own growth. That is the hidden cost of comparison. It steals joy without taking anything away. And that is why so many people feel they are falling behind, even when they are moving forward.
But if comparison is part of being human, does that mean we can never escape it?
A better way to compare. So, does this mean we should never compare ourselves with other people? Not at all. Comparison is not the enemy. It becomes a problem only when it decides our value. Instead of asking, why am I not as successful as them? Ask a different question. What can I learn from them? Let other people's success become your inspiration, not your insecurity. There will always be someone who earns more, someone who knows more, someone who achieves more. That race never ends. But there is one comparison that truly matters. Compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. Have you learned something new? Have you become a little kinder, a little wiser, a little stronger? That is real progress. Because your life was never meant to be a copy of someone else's. It was meant to become the best version of your own.
The world will always give you someone to compare yourself with, but it will also give you a choice. You can spend your life chasing another person's story, or you can start writing your own. The next time comparison quietly enters your mind, stop for just a moment. Look back at the person you used to be, then look at the person you are today. You may realize that you have come much farther than you ever gave yourself credit for, and perhaps that is the only comparison that truly matters.